Stay. Stay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a little relaxing day in the life here in Hawaii. Sometimes when I wake up, I like to just read like a little bit from my Kindle. I feel like in the past I used to like open up my phone if I wanted to like wake myself up more and scroll through things, but definitely want to change that habit. So I've been picking up my book. The only problem is if I'm like really into a book, I then end up reading for like an hour. That's what happened yesterday. I just finished the book Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. It was really good, super sad. There were some like sexy scenes in it that I had to skip over for sure, so that is my little warning. But now I'm reading Pride and Prejudice. I remember in high school this book was assigned to me and it was like so hard to read, so I watched the movie instead and I loved the movie. So now that I'm older, I figured let me give it a shot. I haven't read anything, you know, from this time period, and so it is a little bit Nancy, did you just burp? It's a little bit harder to follow, but so far I'm on chapter 4 and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna do a little skincare, and I actually got some refills in the mail. Quite a few questions about my skincare and my routine, and it's always been a struggle for me to figure out what products to mix and match. Like, I found some good ones over the years, but it's hard to come up with routine and to also know if they have good ingredients. So I actually heard of a company called Haldi, and this is my second time working with them. It's like a free service where you enter in all the products you currently have in your routine, and they will go ahead and check all the ingredients for you, tell you if anything has red flags in it, and then they'll also recommend some products to add to your routine. All the ones that I had submitted got approved, so they just added in a few extra ones they thought I could benefit from, and since using their recommendations, my skin has been way more hydrated, which is something I really wanted, and I absolutely love all the products they recommended me. I basically think of Haldi as like a best friend who is a skincare junkie and knows it all, and you can just like reach out to them and literally ask them all the questions you want, get recommendations, and they're not biased because they carry so many different brands. And then another huge benefit that I love is they actually tell me what order to do all my steps. So I have my morning routine here that I'm about to do, and then I also have a little night routine. Also really hard to figure out which order to use the products in, so this has been so helpful. So if you guys want to try out Haldi, the service is free, and then they'll recommend you all these great products. I will have a link in the description to go take the little survey and see what they recommend for you. I ordered some more of these containers so I could organize these shelves because they're getting a little crazy. Alright, it's time to clean the kitchen. Why do I even make the bed? Okay, I just stopped at one of my favorite coffee places. It's called La Crema and it's located inside Marlowe, which is a really good pizza shop. Their pizza's really good. And both of these are upcountry. I'm trying something different today. This is their rose cacao latte. I had a whole plan going in. I was gonna do like a iced chai latte. Ended up with hot, ended up with a whole different drink, and ended up with espresso. Wow. It's good. It's a bit different, but like the rose tastes very like florally. The cacao is great. And there's like a really nice foam on top, so I would recommend it. I got mine with oat milk. Now I'm gonna head to the bookstore. There's this little tiny bookstore kind of located in the middle of nowhere. It's super like off the beaten path, but it's called, I believe it's called Friends of the Library Bookstore, and it has some really cheap books, and it's just, I don't know, it's a little gem. So I'm gonna head there. I'm gonna look for a couple books there, see if I can find anything good. I really want to sign up for a library card here because some of the libraries just opened back up, and I found out that you can actually check out audiobooks. Oh, I know this guy. Small Island. You can check out audiobooks at libraries, or audiobooks and ebooks, so I can like check out one for my Kindle. I want to get a library card, but first I need to get my Hawaii license, driver's license, so I just scheduled an appointment to do that tomorrow. And then we can get a library card. I've been meaning to get my license here for a long time, but it was the library card that sparked my action. Alright, let's head down the hill to this little bookstore. This bookstore is located behind the Punene sugar mill. The sugar industry grew rapidly in the 1800s, and by 1866 there were 32 mills among the 4 main islands. As the sugar industry's need for workforce grew, plantations had to import workers to continue expanding. These immigrants became the foundation of the island's multi-ethnic society. The sugar industry was later replaced with tourism, which is Hawaii's #1 industry today. If you're ever visiting Maui, there is a small sugar museum that shares more of the history. Look at this old church building. Last time we were at the church building, there was a sign that said like new home to this church, so it looked like someone had bought it and was gonna like renovate it, which I was super excited for, except for the sign's not there anymore, so I wonder if it is still owned and like gonna be restored, or if they backed out. You guys, I got 11 books for $5.75. So like a lot of the books are 25 cents each. I think the most expensive book I got was $2. So if I didn't get that one, I would have been able to get 10 books for $3.25. I think I did the math right on that. But let's do a little book haul. First one is Jesus Over Religion by Jeff Bethke, who actually lives on Maui. It's called Friendship with God. I love these kinds of edges of books. I don't know the proper term for it. I'm assuming this is kind of him just like documenting his dialogue with God, so we will see. The last one I got was this. It's called Exploring the Prophetic by Sean Bowles, and it looks like it's a daily prompt with a little devotion and then like promptings. I've definitely been told that I have a prophetic gift by multiple people, and so at church on Sunday somebody was praying that the Holy Spirit would unlock prophetic voices, and I literally almost fainted. I don't know, it was just like such a crazy feeling. I just felt like I don't know, it was crazy, but I do really feel like my soul connected with that prayer. Everyone has their opinion on prophecy, but the Bible says to earnestly seek it, so I found a book about it and I want to seek that. And it also says not to fear prophecy, so prophecies to build up the church, people. Okay, the next we're gonna move into some fiction books. I honestly just picked some that like kind of looked like they had interesting covers or looked a little bit popular. Ones that were either New York bestsellers or like a part of, like this one's Reese Witherspoon's book club. So this one's called We Were Never Here, and I believe this is like a psychological thriller. And then the next one was also on Reese's book club, and this one's called Something in the Water, which I also believe is a thriller, a psychological thriller. Then I found this one by Nicholas Sparks, and it's called The Return. This was the one that was $2, and I think it's because it was released pretty recently. It's like in perfect condition. I don't think anyone's ever used this. So I tried to look up like people's, like the Goodreads rating as I was going through, and most of the books I picked were like a 3.6 or above. I like wanted to only get like 4 out of 5 or above, but I don't know. The books were 25 cents and now I just have like such a big collection to read through. The next one I got was Big Little Lies. I absolutely love the HBO series that is based on this book, so I am excited to just like dive into the story of it and see if it brings it even more alive for me. The next one I got was Under the Tuscan Sun by Frances Mays. I love this movie. I love the book Eat, Pray, Love, and I've been like looking for similar stories to Eat, Pray, Love that's just like about women exploring and like going on fun journeys, and that's when I came across Under the Tuscan Sun, the movie. So I watched the movie and I'm really excited to read the book. It's called Everything Everything. I feel like I've heard of this one before. It says it's a New York Times bestseller. And I believe there is a movie on this one, so excited to read this. I think it's a romance. The last 2 books that I got was The Devil Wears Prada. I love this movie, so I thought it would be like a fun, light read, a little workplace drama. And then I actually found Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns. So this is about, it is the sequel to The Devil Wears Prada, which I didn't even know there was one, but I just picked it up because if I like the first one I can just move on to the next. And those were all the books I got. I'm so excited. I literally just want to go back, but I know I should probably get through some of these first. So
Sounds vanilla. Pop some cinnamon in because, you know, tastes good. And I'm just going to pour this mixture in a bowl. It's honestly just like a thick banana smoothie.
I'm gonna go on a little walk with Handsome, and then probably just set up to watch sunset and like read. But wanted to show you what I'm wearing. A company called Story sent me these leggings and this bra. They also sent a set in this color, and also some biker shorts in this one. And let me tell you, these are so soft. Like, they feel just like the Lululemon Align material, maybe even softer and lightweight. Then over top I just threw on this baggy t-shirt. This is from a store called Weekend Goods. Yeah, just gonna throw on some sneakers and head out. All right, we made it up to, I believe this is called Poli Poli, and I popped on this new dress that I got from Dish. We stopped on the way up and took some photos. I've just been using an app on my phone called Lens Buddy. They didn't turn out very great, but I thought I would maybe shoot a few more up here. It's just the most magical, beautiful, like, I just feel teleported into Pride and Prejudice, or like Lord of the Rings, I don't know. Handsome's excited. And then you can kind of go through, scroll through them, give them thumbs up and thumbs down, and then export the ones you like. This will be a cool thumbnail shot. Look at Handsome right now. He loves it. I feel like this will make a cool reel. But anyway, I'm trying to decide. I think I might just set up, change back into my comfy clothes, set up a chair, and then just sit here, play fetch with Handsome, and maybe read a book. I think I just made the coolest reel of all time. I love it up here. So like, this is where, like, the scenery that I would love our home to be in someday, or like our next, way to kill my moment, Handsome. I am your master. Just body slamming my dog. The air up here. Oh, sorry, I just slapped you. It's just so nice. I'm debating driving up a bit further. Sometimes it's closed, but if you keep going like another like 10 minutes, there's like a nice trailhead that leads to other trails, but it's like a really pretty walk. It's almost 5. I mean, we probably won't be able to see sunset, but I definitely want to sit up here and read. So I'm just debating if I should do that now, or if we should go for a walk first and then stop here. My camera battery died, so we'll just take you with on my phone. The birds. I really need to just come up here every week. I forget just how peaceful and rejuvenating it is for my soul. Like, look at this. Tell me I'm not in a fairy tale.